Hey guys, what's up? Today I thought I would do my reading plans for 2023. We are 2 weeks into 2023, but this still applies. We're still in the beginning of 2023. Let's just jump into it. So first thing we have is read 45 books. Originally, I was going to put it at like read 60 or something like that, but I had to factor in the fact that towards the second half of the year, I'm going to be in a new phase in my life. I'm going to be in college. I'm going to be in a new environment, new workload, new people, new place. Yeah, and I also have to like give myself grace because the other goals I have. What just happened? I have to give myself grace because of some of the other goals I'm going to be talking to you guys about. So I put 45. It's kind of just like a nice median number to me. And if I read more, great. If I read less, you know, I'll be a little upset, but no biggie. Next we have reread Marriage for One. Marriage for One is one of my favorite books, possibly ever. I've mentioned this quite a few times on my channel, but yeah, I just want to reread it because it was just such a great book. And I also want to annotate it because I bought a physical copy of it. Would love to annotate it. Would love to relive the feelings that I was feeling when I was reading it. Next goal we have is buy less, read more. Over the recent months, I've just been basically collecting more than reading. You saw my 2 book hauls that I did. Yeah, so like the first one that I did like in the summer, most if not half of those books are still not read, and then the one I did like a few weeks ago, yeah, none of those have been read either. So that's really cute, and I really love the fact that I have more books than I've read. Yeah, so a goal of mine is to really just read my physical books that I have before I go out and buy some more, and then it's just ever growing that never stops, and then I'm going to get extremely stressed and not even read. What is this, number 4? Why can't I count? Number 4 is read more of my physical books. Yeah, duh. Literally bought a book cart to put this big stack of books that I had just in the middle of my floor, and those don't even fit. Like, there's overflow. Even when I buy a new storage system, how is there still more books and why can't they fit? They're literally like on my desk and my nightstand because I just don't have room, which honestly is kind of alarming to me. Next is finish series that I've started. In 2021, I would start a series and I wouldn't, even if I didn't like the book, I would still finish the series. And that's just not cute. That's not good. I won't DNF, but I will stop reading a series if I don't like. Where was I going with that? I used to tell myself, like, you have to finish the series regardless. Now, I'm not like that anymore. If I don't want to continue series, if I don't like the next book in the series, I just won't read it. But in terms of this goal, it's books that I want to finish. Like The Foxhole Court, I read the first book, need to finish the next 2. This book I have to finish. Any series that are left over in 2022 that I'm still interested in, I would want to finish them. What is this, number 4, 5? This is number 6. Read less romance. In 2022, I read 39 romances, and that was crazy. That's alarming to me. I don't really like that number. I wish it was like 20 rather than 39. Like, when I saw I read 39 romances on Storygraph, I was like, what did I literally read? I couldn't even name the 39 romances I read. Honestly, I probably could. Nonetheless, I need to read other genres besides romance. I will always love romance. It's, you know, it's easy, it's nice, it's a beautiful thing, but I would love to read other things. Like, I really like literary fiction, mystery. Is that it? I do like nonfiction, you know, topics that I'm interested about, like cults and what else am I interested in? I like autobiographies. Oh, and memoirs. Just give myself more time to read those books instead of just romance all the time, because then, like I did in 2022, I got burnt out and then I wasn't reading, which the problem wasn't I didn't want to read or I couldn't pick up a book. It's just like I was just reading so many romance books and I didn't give myself enough variety and options, pick up different genres, give myself a break. So then I just stopped reading. We don't need to dig into the past. Whatever. I think this is 7. Why didn't I literally put numbers 1? Okay, this is 7. Yeah, okay. 7. Read more fantasy books. In 2021, I read so many fantasies. So many. I read like 8. It was pretty even, the amount of fantasies and romance books I was reading. I would love to get back to that because I only read 2 last year and 39 romances, as we can tell, you know. I did get myself some more fantasies. I got Defy the Night, Dance of Thieves. Is that it? Oh, Fable. This fantasy book by Kay Tucker. So, you know, I gave myself some options. I wouldn't just keep reaching for romance, you know what I mean? Number 8, only buy new releases. This kind of goes hand in hand with buy less, read more. As much as I do want some books, I just need to read the ones that I have, and then it's gonna be good, it's gonna be fun. But there are some new releases that are coming out this year that I just literally have to have it, and there's no other way. There's no ifs, ands, or buts to come between it. I just need to have it. Some that are off the top of my dome are The Final Offer by Lauren Asher that's coming out the end of January. What just happened? Did I just delete the list?
I hate this.
The Brothers Hawthorne is coming out in August. Charlie Loving Cliches by Ella Mays is coming out in May. Unless it's secondhand. Hold on. Because I'm helping the planet with that. Okay, is this 8? Read more from my favorite authors. I would love to read more of my favorite authors' catalog. That's what I'm doing this year, especially with Ella Mays. I'm finishing her books. I think I only have 3 left. Leigh Bardugo. I pretty much read everything she's ever put out except the Alex Stern series. But I have Ninth House. I'm going to read that. And then I just need help in. And then I read everything she's ever put out. Oh, and then her anthologies and the graphic novel from the Grishaverse. And then Stacey Lee. She writes amazing historical fiction that's for young adults. And I love it. I love it. Lauren Asher. Love her. Helen Huang. I would read more Helen Huang if she wrote more books. That's a different story. I would just like to enforce this goal because they're my favorite author for a reason. Whatever they write, I'm most likely gonna like, and that means less books that I hate, less negative experiences, less negativity towards you guys. And then this is the 10th one. The 10th and last one is to read less, which kind of contradicts every single thing on this list. But I was reading a lot of books last year. I think I read 55. That's a lot for me personally. And I remember like specifically in, July, I was just reading books back to back every single day. And it was just like, babe, this is great. I love this for you. But also take time to enjoy your other hobbies. That's what I've been doing recently this year. Instead of whenever I have free time, always picking up my book, I will play Sims, watch TV shows. I've severely lacked on watching my TV shows. It's honestly embarrassing. I haven't been watching Gossip Girl. Finally started Ginny and Georgia, the 2nd season. I'm almost done with that. Titans, I haven't been watching. I think that's it. I'm like all caught up on movies because those are easy. Those are like an hour, sometimes 2 hours. That's nothing. But TV shows, that's a commitment. That's a commitment, babe. But I gotta get on it. I have so many shows I need to watch. I need to finish that I want to watch as well. So I think it's all about finding a balance between all your hobbies and the things that you enjoy. I love reading, of course, but I also have other hobbies that I would like to get into. Still also read. That's why I also made my reading goal kind of lower than I first predicted that I was going to. I would have more time to do the other things, and I wouldn't be thinking about this big goal that I have to accomplish. I won't feel bad about it, because if I set it to 60 or 65, whatever I was gonna do, other areas of my life were gonna have to be sacrificed to finish the goal. And personally, when I set a goal for myself, I really want to finish it. That's also one of my New Year's resolutions, is to finish things I start. So do you see how everything is contradicting, intertwining? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a nice sit down video. Got to talk to you about some of my goals. I'm definitely gonna come back to this video at the end of the year and see if I completed this and did what I said I was going to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next week with a new video and Murder, She Wrote. I think I said that in the last video. What does that even mean?